A very good morning to class 4th. As you know, yesterday's we have completed our chapter number 13. And today we are going to start the new chapter, which is chapter number 14 about geometry. So, what do you mean by geometry? Before started about the geometry, you know what is point? See, with the tip of the pen, I put a dot here. This is called the point. What is it? Point. Point just has the position only. Where you put a dot like this is the point and it has this position. So, indirectly, point a dot who has position. No length, no breadth, only the position. Right? After this, next B is line. Look students, so line, you know, this is the line. But here, there is a difference between line and line segment. Difference between line and line segment. This difference is line we can extend from both the side. Right? First is we can extend it both side. So beta, if we can extend it, means आप इसको stretch कर सकते हैं from both the side. And if you can stretch it, it simply means it has no end. Right? If you want, you can stretch it from this to this side. If you want, you can stretch it little bit up to here or up to there. Clear? So, point has the position, no length and no breadth. Line. Line can be extended both the side, so it has no end. And then the point come is about line segments. What do you mean by line segments? Line segments are the type of line but with fixed length. Means, like in the question it is given that draw a line of 7 centimeter. Right? It means the line length of this line is fixed. Right? Length of the line is fixed and that is 7 centimeter. So, right students? Now the second point in line segment comes if this length is fixed, it means it can't be extendable. You can't extend it. आप इसको extend नहीं कर सकते. Right? आप इसको increase नहीं कर सकते. Neither you can draw it 6 centimeter nor 9 centimeter. It is given that you have to draw this 7 centimeter. So it means you have to draw this 7 centimeter. So clear students? These are the 3 topics you can say. First one, point, which has only the position. Second, line. Line can be extended from both the side. So no end point. And third is line segment, which has the fixed length and has 2 ends. One from this side, one from this side. Now the fourth one is ray. ray means students, ray will help you in drawing the angles, right? We draw the angle of 60 degree, 90 degree, that we drawn with the help of a ray. A ray is like this. This work as the source from where it comes, right? So this is the end point. This is the end point. Clear? By this end point, it means this is fixed. You can't extend it from this side. You can't extend it from this side. Now, the next is the another side with arrow. And this arrow means it can be extendable. Right? Means from this side you can increase it, you can extend it. So clear? This is the figure, you can say, of ray. So ray can be extended only on the one side. If one side it can extend, it means it has one end. So students, clear about point, line, line segment and ray. After this, the next one comes about the square and rectangle. Square and rectangle. Then cube, cuboid, cone. These all points you have learnt in class 3rd also, right? So you have to remember that what is square, rectangle, cube and cuboid, cone, sphere, like this. After this, now next come to the topic of chapter 14, geometry. That is given here about the angles. The first exercise, that is 14.1, is about the angles. So students, as I told you that angles are made with the help of rays, because one point is ended point. So come to the definition of angle. An angle is made up of two rays starting from a common end point, right? Means angle, it is made with the help of two rays with common end point, right? Like this. See, this arrow tells that we can extend it from both sides, and this is the one common end point from which these two rays are started. So angle made with two rays with common end point. See, this is on up to you how you like to show. These are also the ray. So it is clear to everyone. Now in angles there are two things, that is arms and vertex. What do you mean by arms? This is the figure O, A and B. Now OA and OB, OA and OB, these are the arms. OA and OB, these are the arms of the angle, and this O is its vertex, right? O is vertex. Clear, students? After this, next is about the interior and exterior of the angle. Next topic is about interior and exterior of an angle. So with this is the angle AB. How you will write this? The angle, this is the short form which we use. This is the symbol of the angle. This. Right? So this one is the angle AOB. Angle AOB. This O represents the angle. Now come to our topic, that is interior and exterior of an angle. The point which are inside this. Many points can be inside it. These all points are inside that angle. And those are the outside. They are the exterior point of the angle. Right? The point inside, that is interior of the angle, and the point outside, that is exterior of an angle. Clear, students, about interior and exterior of an angle? After this, there is the kinds of angle, or you can say types of angle. There are 4 types of angle discussed in your book. Kinds of angles. So the first is right angle, second acute angle, third is straight angle, and fourth one is obtuse angle. Right? There are 4 types of angle discussed in your book. Anyways, there are 6 type of angles, more than this. But here we have discussed the types of angle, that is angle between 0 to 180 degree. 0 to 180 degree. So students, you can see this is the interval on which we will decide the type of angles. So firstly, we will take 0 to 90 degree. Now the right angle, which is of exact 90 degree. Right angle which is of exact 90 degree, not less than 90 degree, not more than, means neither 89 comes nor 91 come in this category. Clear, students, about right angle? Now the next one is acute angle, the angle which is less than 90 degree. In this category you can include 89, 88, 87, and even 1 degree also come as type of acute angle. Right? Type of acute angle. Now after this is the interval of 0 to 90 degree, and in this there are 2 type of angle, that is acute angle and right angle. Acute angle, an angle which is smaller than right angle, and then right angle which is of 90 degree. Now in these two the interval is of 90 to 180 degree, right? So firstly, like right angle is of 90 degree, straight angle is of 180 degree. Clear? Straight angle is of 180 degree. Then obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. Less than 180 degree. So in this you can write 179 degree, 178 degree, 177 degree. All are obtuse angle. Clear this part? So there are four categories of angles. That one is right angle 90 degree, acute angle less than 90 degree, straight angle equals to 180 degree. Same like right angle, you can't write 179 degree, 178 degree as a type of straight angle. Next is obtuse angle. Now obtuse angle less than 180 degree but greater than 90 degree. Remember the students, again the definition of angle is the angle made up of two rays started from a common end point. End point should be common. Clear this? Now after this, see, three cartoons are there in your book. First is a right angle is always greater than an acute angle, right? Which we have cleared with the definition. Then an obtuse angle is always greater than a right angle, which is also correct. That obtuse angle is always greater than right angle. The third one is an obtuse angle is always greater than an acute angle. So clear about all the 3 points. Now come to the exercise 14.1. Now the exercise 14.1 is first question, which of the following are angles? So according to the definition, the two rays which have the common end point, right? So see, in this one end point is there, it means this also can be the angle. Then B, there is no common end point. See, one-sided arrow, one side stop. This is the ray, it is confirmed. But condition is must have the end points like this. So B is not the type of angle. C can be the angle. D1 is also no angle, right? Now name each of the following angle in two ways. So in two ways, how you can write the angle? So firstly we can write like this: angle ABC, or you can write angle CBA, right? Same you can do in B part, DEF, FED. For C part, angle PQR and angle RQP. And D part you will do yourself. After this, for the given angle, name the points. For the given angle, you have to name the points on the angle in any. So firstly what we do, we will draw the angle and we will give them any name which is suitable to us. So the main is AOB, right? In this what you have to do, you have to first on the angle. So the point which is on this, on the ray, that is the point on the angle. Then in the exterior exterior means out of this, so Q, and in the interior of the angle, that is R. So clear students, how to put the points on the angle, in the exterior of the angle and in the interior of the angle. Before going to the next question, what you have to do, in this, like this, on the angle, you will write here point P. This you will write. In the exterior of the angle, point Q. In the interior of the angle, point R. Right? Now, question number 4. See, draw angle PABC. Mark points P and Q in its interior. Again, same like this. We will draw an angle. The name is given here A, B and C. Right? In this, it is given that P and Q in its interior. It means P and Q. Point X and Y on it. It means X and Y. And points E and F in the exterior. So it means E and F. Clear to everyone? The question number 4. Now come to the question number 5, which is name the angle and the type of the angle for each of the following. So type of the angles we have discussed 4 types. Look, this is the straight line, right? And angle is of 180 degree. So this is straight angle. B part, the straight one with this sign which is like perpendicular. So this straight line, or you can say straight ray, this is the angle of 90 degree. Now we know, and we have discussed about 2 types of you can say, that is the angle come in between right angle, right, that come under right angle is acute angle. Right angle के अंडर में क्या आता है बेटा? acute angle, that is less than 90 degree. So if this straight ray is of 90 degree, it means the angle which is before this side before this is acute angle, and which is after this is obtuse angle. So you can differentiate both the part. This is the 90 degree and this one is left from 90 degree. So it is acute, and this is right side of 90 degree, obtuse. Clear? So once again, see, when you draw the right angle, these are the 2 rays. This is right angle. After this, if you will draw like this, if any angle from this side, this, they all are the type of acute, and any angle like this with common points, then these all are of obtuse. Clear? So without any degree also you can tell that the given angle is of acute or obtuse. Clear this one? Now come to the 6th one, that is an acute angle is dash than a right angle. So what? Less than. An acute angle is less than a right angle. B part, an obtuse angle is dash than right angle but dash than straight angle. So what is obtuse angle? Obtuse angle is greater than right angle but smaller than straight angle. Clear? Means obtuse angle is bigger than right angle but smaller than straight angle. Now see, a right angle is dash than an obtuse angle. So right angle 90 degree, obtuse angle greater than 90 degree. So what? A right angle is less than an obtuse angle. Right angle is less than an obtuse angle. D part, an acute angle is dash than an obtuse angle. So acute angle less than 90 degree and obtuse less than 180 degree. So an acute angle is again less than an obtuse angle. Clear, students? Now the question number 7. Name the angle shown in the figure and also state its type. So this question you will do yourself, and if anyone have any problem regarding exercise 14.1, you can comment and ask.